wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Muhammad FARHAN, and in this video, me and my other team member will uh, do about our mini project, which is water purifier system. So for me, I will introduce all the apparatus and material that we use for this experiment. First, I divided this material and apparatus into two parts. On this side, we have all the apparatus that we need for our water purifier model, and this part is for our synthetic water. Then, first of all, I will start with apparatus that we need for water purifier system model. First, we have carton. Next, we have tissue. Then we have charcoal. Then pebble or granite, any rock that are in medium size. Next, we have sand. After that, a few container, water bottles, and lastly, the apparatus that we need for our experiment is portable stove or anything that can boil the water. Material, which are pebbles, charcoal, and sand, we need to wash and rinse first before we use for our experiment, so it will not affect our last product or effluent we need. Next, we proceed to apparatus and material for synthetic water. First, we have 1 liter of tap water. Next, eggshell, about 3 spoon of eggshell. Eggshell is considered as suspended solid in water. Then we have flour, about 1 tablespoon, and it acts as turbidity in water. And lastly, we have food coloring to add color to our synthetic water. Let's put this aside. First, take our container, then pour all 1 liter of tap water in the container. Then this is about 1 tablespoon of flour put in our water. Then about 3 tablespoons of eggshell, and lastly a few drops of food coloring. Then close the lid of the container, and shake. So we have our synthetic water here. Then my other members will proceed with their water purifier model, and I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I am MUNIRAH binti BORHAN. I'll be preparing the first water purifier for our group. So for the first water purifier, the manipulated variable is the cotton wool and the fine charcoal. And the other material is fine sand, gravel, and this is our synthetic water, which was explained the material by Muhammad Farhan. So I'll start the first step. I'll be using the 1.5 liter water bottle, and I've cut the edge of the bottle. We've decided that for 3 centimeter thickness for each layer, and I've marked the 3 centimeter on the bottle to make it easier for me. So first, put it here to make it more stable. The first layer is the cotton wool. Make sure to compress it, because after this, when we put sand, it will be more heavier and it will compress the cotton wool more. Okay. Then the second layer is the fine sand. Second layer is the fine sand. Okay, it at a 3 centimeter thickness. And the third layer is the fine charcoal. This is the fine charcoal. Then the last layer is, the upper layer is the gravel. And we've done with the water, the first water purifier. Now I'll pour the synthetic water. So now we can compare the synthetic water before and after we purify it. As we can see here, the suspended solid and the turbidity totally clear, but the color remain the same. So we can conclude that our first water purifier will clear the suspended solid and turbidity, but not the color of the synthetic water. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Nik HAZWANI, binti Nik AMIRUDDIN. I'm going to conduct the second test of this experiment. The variable for this test is cotton wool and coarse charcoal. The other material is sand, gravel, and synthetic water that have been shown by our team member Muhammad FARHAN. In this experiment, the only apparatus that I'll be need is plastic bottle. First, cut the plastic bottle into half. Later, the upper part of the bottle will be stacked on top of the bottom part of the bottle. The upper part of the bottle have been marked with 3 cm high for each layer. Next, arrange the material according to the sequence, which is the first layer will be cotton wool, next followed by sand, coarse charcoal, and the last will be gravel. After setting up the apparatus, pour the synthetic water into the purification system that have been made. As we can see, the turbidity and suspended solids of the water disappeared, but not the color. We can conclude that the second purification system will only clear the turbidity and the suspended solid, but not the color of the synthetic water, which is similar to first purification system.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Nik Ilham Bin Wan Shamsuri. So today I'll be explaining to you about water purifier number 3. The manipulated variable for these experiments are fine charcoal, cotton wool, and lastly heating process. So for this experiment, I'll be using 1.5 liter bottle, and my group and I have decided to set a 3 cm as a thickness for each layer. First step of this experiment is cotton wool. First of all, make sure you have compressed the cotton wool. make sure the cotton wool is compressed because the next layer will be sand. You do not want to make sand to fall down. Okay. For the next layer, for the second layer is sand. Then for the third layer, you need to put fine charcoal. And lastly, for last layer, you have to put gravel. Okay. Then I will put this is my synthetic water. After some heating process, the color remain the same.
I am going to present the fourth design for my group. The manipulated variable for this design is fine charcoal and tissue. So here we already have tissue inside the purifier. For the first layer, the second layer will be sand. Make sure to compact all the material inside this purifier. Next, the third layer is fine charcoal. and the first layer will be severed. So this is our synthetic water. The ingredient of the synthetic water will be explained inside video 1, which Farhan will explain about it. Pause. Okay. Dah. So as we can see the result, the turbidity and the suspended solid has been removed by our for design purifier. So that we can conclude that this design of purifier can remove turbidity and suspended solid, but the color is still remain.